those cracks that's opening up the sewer systems running right underneath that there. This is their kitchen here. Even I'm a bit afraid of walking on the floor, and they sleep here. You've got to be very careful. Yeah, and they cook here. You know, and right out the window, I just saw a rat. Yeah, rat just took off. Right there, there's the Phnom Penh sewage system flowing right underneath the house and out the window. And the stink here is absolutely terrible. You know, how people can live in conditions like this. It's pretty shocking. We'll go and have a look inside where these children and adults live. Yeah, and right behind them is the sewer system. So this is the type of conditions they live in. You know, it's, if you're a Westerner, you know, this is absolutely terrible. You know, even your garage at home would be more. And right underneath the floor is the Phnom Penh sewage system flowing underneath the floor. And this is their worthily possessions, you know. Terrible conditions, and the smell in here is absolutely shocking because the sewer system is right underneath the floor. So I've just filmed, you know, giving her some candy and something to eat. You know, they live in, you know, terrible conditions here. Try to run a little shop to sell, you know, try and get a little bit of money. Back in the poverty villages today, and this is just one of the street food vendors, and the pork is just hanging up here, you know, and their vegetables, and they'll be going into the city to cook street food. And they'll be selling you that pork roll with vegetables for $1.50, and it's probably been sitting here like this all night. Pork and chicken is, you know, bacteria sets in straight away. You can see the flies hanging around it now. Western people see this and think, oh, it's cheap. You don't realise, you know, they live in the absolute poverty around here. Yeah, so just be cautious when you come about cheap street food, because this is where it comes from and where it's made. You know, this is where the whole family sleep here. And right underneath the floor is the sewage system running right through underneath the floor. And the smell in here is absolutely terrible. Absolutely shocking. And she's got a little shop next door that they try and make, you know, $1 a day to feed the family. So I've just given noodles and food and some money to help them along this week, because this new year and not able to sell much. So I'm going to have a look at a shop next door. So this is the lady's shop here. They shop, and this is her little girls here. Hello.
Hello. Anh nhâm ngôi. Nhâm ngôi rồi anh ta vào.
So I gave them some money, and you can see the children got a candy and some noodles, and I give the mum some money because times are really hard. And this is her shop. You can see, like, from last night, the men in the village have been spending the money on alcohol, beer, rather than spending on their children and family. They come here and just drink beer. So it's sad. You know, these children here have got absolute no future. You know, they'll be living in poverty for, you know, their whole life. And it's sad when you see children like this. And I'm here every week. You know, I come here at least once, sometimes twice a week doing all this. But I only put, you know, one video like this on YouTube every few weeks. I don't do it every time I come. But it's sad when you see faces like this. And that's probably the first candy they've had for, you know, since I was here last time. And if you could smell, you know, the smell around here with the sewage system right underneath, it's terrible. So hopefully one day in another 20 years they will meet a Westerner who will take them away from this. Hopefully, you know, 20-25 years they maybe meet someone that will take them away and show them what, you know, real life is about, living like this. But the sad fact is that, you know, 99% will live like this for the rest of their lives. What mother does, what they'll do for the rest of their life. And living in conditions like this. Giving them their daily prayer. Mum and daughter, you know, I'm not Bill Gates or Musk, you know, I can only give a limited amount. You know, it's in the thousands of dollars every year, but, you know, I'd like to, you know, help everyone, you know, but I can't. I've only got limited funds, so they, you know, it's sad. Thank you, Mum. Thank you. Thank you. And here's the other one here. So she's eating. She's eating a lollipop. It's a poor, terrible existence. Terrible. Here you have them cooking, you know, getting meal ready for street food. And, you know, you look down here, you know, that is the open sewerage system. And because it's not the rainy season, you know, the water's not flowing anymore, and it just, the stink here is absolutely shocking, and all the cheap street food is made here. And you know, in the wet season, the river, you know, the sewage system flows with the added rainwater, but without the added rainwater, it's just a stagnant, you know, sewage system, and it runs underneath all these houses. That's flavour enhancer that he's adding, and they add flavour enhancer and MSG and all that type of stuff to all their food to give it the, you know, the spicy, you know, smell that when you eat it you think it's, you know, fresh, when in fact it's, you know, not fit for human consumption. And that's been cooked right next to, you know, the open sewage system. Terrible. So he's cooking the shellfish here. That I warn all Westerners, never eat this. They add all those MSG and flavour enhancers, and nothing's, the trouble is that nothing is ever thrown away, you know, because that's their profit. So they'll just keep on selling us until, you know, everything's sold. And that's the cooking there. And you know, it could be on in the cart in all day sun for, you know, days. So they just put on a mat, and remember, right underneath that floor is all that open sewage system, right underneath the floor. And these could sit here on that mat there for, you know, a day, 2 days, and as I said, nothing is thrown away, and they just keep on adding MSG and flavour enhancer until everything is sold. Nothing is ever thrown away. And this is where they live, this is their house. More shellfish. And it's probably already, you know, at least 2 days old before they start cooking it. No refrigeration, no ice, no nothing. And round back to putting it in a quick cook. And you can see all the open, you know, sewer drains in the distance there, and running right underneath their house where they put it in here. And you can see all the daylight coming through the floorboards there. Right underneath is that sewer system, and the smell just comes through in the house. Terrible. That's the white stuff down here is MSG and the flavour enhancer. So you'll see what they do. So all this stuff is to cut down the smell and So it's actually not fit for human consumption right now. And it's going to spend all day tomorrow and the next day in the sun. And they add all the stuff here to, you know, cut down on the smell. And then it's put on the carts here to be in the full day sun. And they spread over on the carts, and that's in, just in the full day sun. He's doing some more here, and here we'll do the same. MSG, flavour enhancers, other chemicals that, you know, that not really, you know, supposed to be added to food, which are banned in most European countries. All these chemicals are banned in food. And they add the paste and the chili paste and that to give it the, you know, to give it the nice smell. I mean, it's not fit for human consumption. And as I keep on saying before, you know, nothing is ever thrown away. They'll just keep on selling it until everything's, you know, been sold. And the chemicals are overpowering. They're burning my eyes. Actually burning my eyes at the moment. They're really... Lord knows what the chemicals are. So I've just given this family some food and candy for the children. Yeah. Cheese. Yeah, they know nothing, you know, this is there where they live, there's nothing, absolutely nothing in here. And the motorbike belongs to friends of theirs, they're just storing like over the holidays, it's not theirs. So she's got some candy, happy, and I gave her 5,000 real, which is $1.25. So they should be able to buy food for the next 2 to 3 days with that. They're all finding it really, really tough. So I just try and, you know, help them out. You can see she's excited. So I just try and help them. It's nice to see them happy. I think she wants to eat one. The mother has just informed me that her daughter's got diarrhea and she's had it for 3 days, and everything she eats she, you know, gets rid of. So I'm going to go and buy some medication and bring it back to the family if they can't afford medication. So if I can just help one child or one adult, that's why she won't let her eat the candy, because she's got diarrhea. So hopefully I'll bring some medicine back in the next couple of hours and give it to the family. And when you walk around, you know, any Asian country, including Phnom Penh and Cambodia, you see these sugar-coated, you know, donuts that look nice, but just prepared in absolute poverty. You know, and the oil is recycled and recycled and recycled and recycled. You know, and the conditions that it's cooked in are absolutely shocking. And she puts them all in these glass containers here. You know, and they'll sit in the all-day sun under very thick glass for all day, next day, until everything is sold. As I said, nothing is ever thrown away because that's their profit. So tourists walking around see these, you know, donuts, and they look good and think, oh, you know, they're okay to eat. But how they've been prepared, you know, in the poverty villages, you know, very unhygienic conditions, and you know, get the deli belly eating any of these if you're a Westerner. And they're just cooked in, you know, terrible conditions. But in the city centre, you think they've been cooked in, you know, in a restaurant or something, and they wear no gloves and have no sanitation. No gloves, no hygiene. She's the third person to handle it since they've been cooked. Yes, they look nice. You see them on the streets, but if you know how they're cooked and where they come from and how they've been handled, it's not good. But you only see the finished product and think they look nice and cheap, and you buy them and you end up with deli belly. So with no rain, it's a dry season, and this is the open sewage system right throughout Phnom Penh ends here before flowing into the Mekong River, and all this polystyrene and plastic is all building up here right underneath people's houses where they live, where I've been filming, and the stench is absolutely shocking, absolutely terrible here. And all this is going to end up in the Mekong River and eventually in the world's oceans. And we're only looking like, you know, probably 1/10 of 1% of all the plastic and polystyrene that ends up in the world's oceans. But eventually when it starts raining again, it'll be all washed out to sea and Mekong River, and then out into the world's oceans. It's absolutely terrible sight. Terrible. Just an open sewer drain. And that's where I've been filming, inside those houses, just over there. So they've got the open sewage system right underneath the floor where they sleep. I've just come to just filming on the other side of the bridge, because the bridge pylons hold up all the garbage that's been thrown into the, well, it's just the, everyone just throws everything in the sewer system, and you cross the bridge and here it is here, and it's just stagnant, it's not flowing, and people are living, you know, right here. And you can see the modern Phnom Penh city in the background, but the stench is absolutely, you know, terrible here, terrible. And people sleep, work, eat, live here. and this is where all this, or probably 50-55% of the street food that's sold on the streets is all prepared around here. Giving the children some candy and some noodles and some money for the family. So as I said before, the stench is absolutely terrible through here. And there's a lot of family debt, you know. As I said before, family debt can be anything like $15, $20, $25. And I can't help everyone, so there's just certain families I help out each month. So this is the conditions they live in and will probably live in for the rest of their lives. Maybe the girls that are going to school will, you know, get a little bit of education so they may be able to work somewhere at a restaurant or a hotel sometime later in future. But 99% of the children don't go to school, too expensive at 75 cents per day. That's one of the families I do support. But I don't make a big issue of it. I don't, you know, do any more than just that. So, not very nourishing. And their drink comes in plastic bags, which they make up and put in plastic bags or buy. And you can see all the children eating the candy that I've given them, and the noodles and the money. You know, every week I come here, they all know me and run up to me. So it's hard. My interpreter is giving the child some candy. I always have an interpreter with me and always ask permission before I can film the children. You just can't come in here and just start filming. Yeah, the dog's pretty, you know, covered in fleas and flies, and they live in appalling conditions, absolutely appalling conditions. So hopefully the medication, the money I've given her will help. A lot of the children, most of the children are sick. Hopefully I've got to go and buy some medication for other families and bring it back this afternoon. You can see the appalling conditions that they actually live in. So this is all garlic and chilies and all that stuff they add to that shellfish to give it the, you know, the fresh smell, the tasty smell, and all the other added chemicals, MSG, and a lot of the chemicals are banned in Western countries that they use. And they do this all day. So she'll be doing it, selling it to the, you know, the people that, you know, finally add it to the shellfish. So, you know, so she's like a little independent operator. So they'll pay her for what she's doing, and she would have paid to buy the ingredients, so she has to pay that. So, you know, she'll work all day, 12 hours a day for, you know, less than $1 a day, doing this all day long. So it's, you know, they've all got children and live. I'll turn around in a minute and just show you where they live. So there she is there. So that's what she does all day. And you've got another girl here. I don't know what she's eating on her plate there. Just looks like green. But see where they live. Terrible. You know, and this is the conditions they live in. Absolutely shocking. Shocking conditions. I'll give this lady 5,000. Yeah, give her some money. Give her some money. Yeah, because she needs some money for medication for the child. So she's happy. Give her some for the baby. Because look at the appalling conditions they live in. Although it's 5,000 real, $1.25. You know, that's like, you know, 2 days' wages, 3 days' salary for them. So I try to help them out as much as I can. Yeah, absolutely heartbreaking to see them like this. So these are some of the children that I've just helped out, and it's really, you know, really sad to see the conditions that they live in. Absolutely appalling. So they've all got something to eat tonight, and I'll be back again next week to do the same, but I only put on YouTube, you know, once every couple of months. Hopefully. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from the poverty villages in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and I thank you. If you like, please subscribe, share, and like, and subscribe to my channel. You'll see more videos like this, as next month I'll be going out to the poverty villages outside of Phnom Penh, further out to the real poverty. So you'll see a wider range of videos from next month. So one family, oh, well, I'll do a video on the next family I do. I've just arranged to come back here next Sunday at a certain time. So that'll be a separate video. So if you want to see what that video is about and their family, it's a pretty sad story. Very sad. So that'll be my next video. So this is Mystery Cambodia signing off from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and thank you very much for watching and subscribing. Thank you.